I'm ready, and I can't wait to show you who is the real warrior.
I think this is the only way that Scotese can win this. Make it there. Oh, lovely front kicks. Go on, Dakota. Beautiful.
Muscle Barbie stepped into the cage with one mission to destroy Dakota Ditcheva.
Away.
Oh!
Yeah, the power.
The confidence was sky high, the trash talk non-stop.
I think this is the only way that Scotese can win this. Make it there. Oh.
But what unfolded next left the entire fight world stunned and silent.
Against the fence.
There's a plum and a right hand. Oh!
Cora Jeans thought she was going to steamroll Dakota, undefeated, 3 fights, 3 finishes, and a whole lot of trash talk. I love crushing dreams. She smirked. But within seconds, it was her own dream being stomped out.
Dakota Ditcheva!
Dakota, calm as a monk, blew a kiss, then sent a front kick crashing into Cora Jean's ribs like a sledgehammer. Cora Jean's panicked, clinched, and Dakota went full war mode. Knees to the gut, a right hand to the jaw. Cora Jean's hit the canvas like a falling piano. Dakota didn't break a sweat. That night, the Barbie talk started fading. Fast.
If Dakota gets her hips too high here, she could be susceptible to being rolled. You can see the redness from that inside low kick already.
Okay, you've got to get busy here. You've got to show me something.
Oh, there we go. The arms pinned.
Good job.
Next came Malin Hermansson, Swedish, smug, and ready to join the Regret Club. She brushed off Dakota's record like it was nothing. Big mistake. Dakota didn't respond with words, just violence.
She's got it! That's the to the chin! A wicked shot! Victory for Dakota Ditcheva!
She switched stances like Prime Adesanya, blasted Hermansson with sharp knees, then ragdolled her to the ground. Rear naked choke, tap, done. First submission win of her career. Translation? Barbie had grappling now.
Mendo strikes again.
Nice short shots while at the same time maintaining that head position.
Good work by him.
By the time Cornelia Holmes stepped in, fewer people doubted Dakota, but Holmes still did. A seasoned grappler, she boldly claimed Dakota couldn't last 3 rounds. Plot twist, she didn't make it past 3. Holmes went for an early takedown, stuffed. 8 knees for it, survived round 1 by clinging for dear life. Round 2.
Cornelia Holm, very difficult to put away.
Oh!
Yeah, the power!
Dakota Ditcheva with the 3rd round finish!
A clean right hand had her doing the chicken dance. Round 3. 1-2 combo, head kick, lights out. Dakota didn't just win, she made Holm look like a confused NPC in a video game.
She is an MMA specialist and stands 5 feet 3 inches tall. She weighed in officially at 124 1/2 pounds and holds an MMA record of 2 wins and 1 loss.
And then, there she was, muscles glistening, jaw locked, veins bulging like garden hoses. Valentina Scotese, the self-proclaimed Muscle Barbie, a human bicep with a megaphone. She strutted into the PFL Europe Finals like a villain out of a Marvel movie, puffed up with bravado and arrogance. Her voice was loud, but her ego somehow louder. She's just a Barbie, she snapped. Overrated. She's never faced someone like me. The trash talk wasn't just constant, it was obnoxious, laced with overconfidence, and maybe a little something pharmaceutical. Through every press conference, she barked like she already had the belt in her suitcase. And at the face-offs, pure theater, flexing, snarling, trying to break Dakota with intimidation.
Dangerous! Dakota Ditcheva!
Dakota? She didn't blink. She just smiled, pointed to the belt, and asked for it. That's when everyone watching knew. She already saw how this story ended.
Dakota in the red, Valentina in the gray. Sean O'Connell, Brendan Loughnane, and Dan Hardy on the broadcast desk for this one.
December 8th, 2023, Dublin, Ireland. The arena was packed, electric. You could feel the tension bubbling, like something iconic was about to unfold. This wasn't just a final, it was a showdown between hype and substance. between noise and silence, between a woman who never stopped talking and another who just kept winning.
I think this is the only way that Scatizzi can win this, make it there. Oh, lovely front kicks, go on.
Round 1. The bell rings. Valentina explodes forward like a runaway tank. No strategy, no patience, just chaos. She came charging with arms swinging like windmills. But Dakota, calm as a sniper. Pop, right hand straight to the chin. The arena cracked open with roars. And Dakota stepped forward, not back. Jab, front kick, hook. Every time Scatizzi lunged, she got checked with surgical precision. And then came the clinch, where Dakota does her most brutal work.
Beautiful.
This is good pressure, though, from Scatizzi.
Very
She's
nice.
got to get around these legs. Oh, knees!
This clinched knee is we saw Dakota Ditcheva finish a fight last year with that.
Oh,
The knees started flying, to the ribs, to the face, over and over. It looked like Dakota had springs in her hips and razor blades in her knees. Valentina's nose was bleeding. Her ribs were lit up red like warning lights. But worst of all, her right eye. It started to swell, first a puff, then a lump. By the end of the round, it looked like she had a golf ball under her eyelid.
Scatizzi ripping to the body, already some swelling under the left eye of the
Incredible.
Italian.
Dakota's got to keep the center of the octagon here.
Can't question the gameness of
Oh,
Scatizzi.
beautiful.
Round 2. This was art. Dakota's movement was smooth, almost cruel. While Valentina swung wild, Dakota stayed slick, sniping her way through every opening. When Scatizzi tried to change the narrative with a takedown, Dakota flat out denied her, stuffed it, punished it, ripped hooks into her ribs, let her feel every inch of failure. By now, Dakota was dancing, picking her shots, slicing through Muscle Barbie's armor like it was tinfoil. Every strike had purpose, every step was control. And Valentina, her vision was fading, her will cracked. The commentary crew whispered, "She can't see out of that eye." The crowd leaned in. Even Scatizzi's corner started panicking.
More pain on the face of Scatizzi, whose body has taken a ton of damage, and now Dakota goes upstairs.
I mean, we're sat close here. Them knees are devastated.
Look at the left eye of Valentina Scatizzi.
Round 3, and now it was just survival mode. Valentina was swinging at ghosts, wild, desperate, empty shots, hoping for a miracle that wasn't coming. Dakota, she was untouched, clean, focused, cruel. A jab to the swollen eye, a front kick to the gut, a hook to the liver. Valentina bent over, breathing like she'd run up a mountain in chains. And finally, the ref waved the doctor in. One look, that's all it took. The eye was closed, the body was broken. Fight over, TKO via medical stoppage.
Guys, we might not see round number 2 with that eye looking like it does.
I think the doctor's going to step in and stop this. I don't think she's going to be able to see out of that eye.
Valentina Scatizzi, the juiced-up wrecking ball who said she'd smash Dakota, got folded like a laundry pile. Her eyes shut, her ribs bruised, her words swallowed, her plan obliterated. And Dakota, she didn't scream. She didn't flex. She stood tall, raised her hand, and blew a kiss to the crowd. Another statement, another lesson, another myth shattered.
At 5 minutes of round number 1, declaring your winner via TKO on medical advice due to the fighter being unable to continue. Declaring your winner and 2023 women's flyweight champion, Dakota Ditcheva!
This wasn't just a fight. It was a dismantling, a reality check, and a reminder to every loudmouth in the sport, you can mock the lipstick, the ponytail, the Barbie vibes all you want. But when the cage door shuts, Dakota Ditcheva isn't here to play pretty. She's here to punish. And on that night in Dublin, she did just that. And if you're still doubting her, step into the cage and prepare to be humbled.
KO, I will tell you, the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable.
The PFL America season brought new stakes, $1 million on the line. Enter Gina Bishop, tall, cocky, and clearly jealous. Called Dakota an industry plant, said she was fake, manufactured, as if Dakota didn't already leave a trail of broken bodies across 2 continents.
Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Bishop in trouble.
Bishop opened with grappling. Dakota nearly caught her in a triangle, but let her go. Enough warm-up. The knees came next. Brutal, precise. Bishop collapsed. Dakota told her to stand. And when she did, boom, boom, boom. Finished. Another loudmouth humbled. And guess who was cage side? Her future opponent. Watching silently, taking notes, feeling the fear.
Santos is biting on that jab feint. She needs to be careful. That left hook's coming around the side. Look at the size difference compared. And I love the fact that every time Dakota pulls that lead leg out of the way, she starts to pressure immediately, straight away with the elbow there, Randy, yes.
Now came the final test, the one everyone had been waiting for. Taila Santos, a former UFC title challenger, a dangerous grappler with world-class experience, and by far the most threatening opponent Dakota Ditcheva had ever faced. Santos wasn't quiet about it either. She mocked Dakota's Barbie belt, swiped on lipstick as if to taunt her image, and dismissed her as just another pretty face riding hype. The narrative was set. Dakota had steamrolled lesser fighters, but could she handle someone who went the distance with Valentina Shevchenko? Dakota's response? A grin, a dance to the cage, calm, confident, like someone who had already seen the ending. And once the fight began, it became clear. This wasn't going to be close.
Almost twice as many fights as Ditcheva herself. 25 total pro outings for Santos.
From the opening seconds, Dakota flipped the script. She out-grappled the grappler. Santos tried to muscle her down. Dakota stuffed it effortlessly and bullied her back to the fence. Then came that signature front kick. Bang, straight to the jaw. The impact echoed across the cage. Dakota was just getting started. She unloaded with precision, sharp knees to the ribs, slicing hooks, relentless pressure. Every strike was a statement.
Push kick to the face from Dakota Ditcheva. I think Santos is hurt. Elbow coming in from Ditcheva. There's a combination. Santos is hurt. Santos not moving a lot right now. Circles away off the smart cage. And this is that.
And then came the finisher, a devastating knee to the liver. Santos collapsed like her body had been unplugged. The referee waved it off. The crowd erupted. Just like that, Dakota Ditcheva was $1 million richer, still undefeated, and officially crowned Britain's first female MMA world champion. No screaming, no chest beating, just Dakota calmly reapplying her lipstick, hugging her mother and letting her fists do the talking. Muscle Barbie didn't just survive her toughest test, she made it look easy. Hit like if you love watching cocky fighters get humbled by the real Barbie with fists.